We've been living in a tiny shack we called home in the basement, building all our machines and whatnot. But, off camera, I have built us a mansion called Zillico. Welcome to its splendor. Hello everyone, my name is Behrzilla, and welcome to another Agrarian Skies, and this episode is going to be probably the best episode ever, and I'm also bringing a ton of great news. Now, first off, I'm going to just say my video schedule is getting dark, but I think I should be safe. My video schedule, as of recently, has been really bad. It's been like one video every like 2 weeks at best, and I'm just going to tell you right now that I have finished what's been taking me so long. It's been kind of a mix of school and stuff. But now that is over, so I should have a minimum of one a week. Sorry, I just kind of like died a little bit on the inside. That's why I was talking weird. So I should be having roughly one video a week at the very minimum. And don't worry, I'm going to explain all this, the housing stuff. And most likely several videos a week. Now, I'm still trying to decide what I want to do. Obviously, I'm going to keep doing my banner videos. And I'm going to keep doing Agrarian Skies because I love it so freaking much. But as for the other ones, oh, and A Creeper's Life, we'll definitely be doing that. Of course, that one only will be every couple weeks as a Creeper Life episode due to having to, record it and everything. And that takes freaking forever. But don't worry, I will give it to you eventually. But as for what the future holds, be sure to be looking out for new videos. Right now I'm really close to, I want to say 6,000 subscribers, and that is insane, and I've seen all you guys' support and all your nice comments and stuff, and I just thank you guys so much. So, without further ado, I'm going to start the video, and let me just say this video is probably going to be the best Agrarian Skies, in my opinion, and I know I say that in the beginning of like every stinking episode, but this one definitely is one of the best episodes ever. So as you can see here, I've built, I'll actually fall off this, I actually died when I was building this. Apparently shift doesn't protect you from this, so just an FYI. Probably microblocks messes it up or something. But as you can see, I have started our Zillico building. The tiny little house is here just so you knew what was there originally, so I didn't delete everything. I'll probably be removing that off camera between this episode and the next. But as you can see, Zillico, it looks so nice. Just from all our stone collection over the time, it's just been great. Wood, my thing, I don't have the shop here anymore, or the planning thing. We will make the new one, but I'll explain eventually. But I removed that, but I've been getting this wood, so I literally have billions of this wood. Not literally, but I want to say like 64 stacks maybe, and same with the stone bricks, is just infinite. No worries at all. So as you can see, I made this basic little shape here. It's obviously not done, and that's because many of the things we're doing in the next couple of episodes will help us build Zillico into the greatness it is. Now, I also wanted to say that eventually I'm going to start a little like subscribers room, and once every episode or two, I will pick somebody in the comments who just says, hey, great video, or it doesn't have to be even a positive comment. I mean, it could just be like a hi or something. But I'll be just, giving little shout outs to you guys because you guys make me what I am today, and I thank you for that. My monocle thanks you. It's so beautiful. I love this monocle so much. Okay, so building done, as in talking, that's all I'm really going to talk about for today. I'll probably, most building stuff that isn't modded, I will be doing off camera. Simply because I don't want this to be a crazy building episode. I want this to be an epic mods, which is what we're going to be doing today. And also, just a quick, after I show you all the new things, we're going to be building a computer today, and I will get on in the future about how crazy it has taken for that. So, first off, let's show, I have two new machines out here that you're probably like, what on earth? And I'm going to show you how to make them. So, really quickly, just looking at here. This is my lava generator, and I'm going to explain how I made this real quick. So, it's actually beyond simple. It's the easiest thing you could have ever done. All I have is a bunch of crucibles, as you can see. There's actual liquid lava underneath, and a normal igneous extruder is making cobblestone. This item duct is sucking out cobblestone and sticking it into each of these crucibles, which in turn is melting it. As you can see here, like right here, it says solid cobblestone. It's going down and then going up eventually. So it's at a speed of 0.2 microbuckets a tick. So that is a lot of lava. And these fluid ducts all have, I forget what they're called, my gosh, I don't even know how to make that. Here, let me look what they're called. In case you guys want to know how to make them. It's, here, pneumatic servos is how you make it that, it's always sucking out. It's not just sucks out every now and then. So with the pneumatic servo, it automatically sucks out the lava, and it sticks it into this drum here. And as you can see, this thing is insane. I've had it running for a while, but this thing means infinite lava forever. I actually thought I was going to need a bunch of obsidian for my, our computer we're going to build, but actually I don't. But you can never go wrong with lava, so that's that. This is this great thing device here. So that's how you make that. Very basic. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I really support you guys if you, you know, stinking did some Agrarian Skies with me. It's tons of fun. So over here, so in short, we need to make a clay floor, and more clay pretty much is going to be our grass for this world due to dirt being kind of a special resource. So eventually we're just going to make this a huge world here. And for that we're going to need both a bunch of green stained clay, and then also I'm going to be changing the the clay here for our factory to probably the cyan clay. So just so we can, you know, make our floors beautiful, because this building's got to be beautiful. So what we needed for that was a clay generator, and so all I need here, I'm going to go get some materials needed. Yeah, so as you can see from this, our nice pulverizer dust farm is still doing great. Alright, so we go up here, and if you guys remember, if you fill a cauldron with water, and I got that from, there's a aqueous accumulator down there. This is connected to the aqueous accumulator. I'm sorry for my pronunciations, I'm having like a verbal death here. So a fluid duct is sucking all the water and is constantly filling water in here. This isn't necessary for the machine if you want to build it. This is just so I have some water storage for the future if I ever need water. But it's constantly putting stone in this stone barrel. It's constantly putting water, and these item ducts with pneumatic servos are always on. So I stick a dust in here, and it will stick it into this water, and it'll make it into clay, as you guys already know. But it's going so fast because this hopper here is sucking out the clay, same with this hopper, and then this is just plugging it into this chest. So it's a very basic machine, but it's very good for the future when we wonder, if you guys are wondering how I'm getting so much stinking clay, it's because just of my clay maker. So that is just a quick what's new. Pretty much I just tore out a bunch of stuff. All my magic stuff over here has now been moved to our haunted house, because, you know, I'm not going to make something that pretty and then, you know, not use it. So this will be our entrance. I'm still trying to work on a door. We can make some real serious cool doors, but that'll be a future episode as always. Zilla's cozy little home. Let's change this. This is a monumental occasion because I only did this in the very first episode. So we're going to change this to Zilla's cozy little factory. Just so we can keep the awesomeness here. So I think that's pretty much it. Let's just take a little look in our haunted house. It's been a while since we've done anything. Man, that looks so cool. I normally don't, like, you know, say, oh man, what I made is so cool, but this is quite a beautiful place. I gotta admit. So as you can see, I put anything blood, magic key. I put my, oh, here they are, the master ritual stone and the ritual stone, so we can make future stuff for that. But all's good. So, without further ado, I'm going to let us build our computer. Yep. Computer is awesome. I'm so excited. Our computer, once we get our computer, literally everything. I had to figure out the computer first, because let me just say the computer is pretty complicated, but whatever. So first off, let's just look at our quest book to see what we have. I've already pre-made everything, but I'll still show you how I made everything if it's confusing or just for your viewing pleasure. Alright, so for the hoarding, we're going to go to digital storage and all this stuff. Man, rewards, ME interface. I don't know what. Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely need those. A full heart, yellow heart canister, and a reward bag for all this. So we're going to need containment walls, pattern encoders, blank patterns, heat vents, any pattern providers, and ME crafting CPUs. Now, I just want to say right now that you can make a baby computer, but I said to myself, why build a computer, take it apart, and build a new one? So, literally, I'm not kidding at all. For like 3 days now, I've been collecting resources. Let me just say that we're like almost out of the iron. This used to be like, I don't know. Here, I have like a little note here. Let me see. Okay, I've used roughly 500 iron bars to build this. It was insane. This thing was cooking so much. Oh my goodness. I have some gold in there. So let me just say, to make a computer of my magnitude, and I'm making the biggest one that if it's any bigger, it just becomes impractical. So yeah, that's that. So 1 minute, and let's also look where we're gonna put it. I have completely enlarged this room a little bit. Also, you guys may know we have freaking, I don't even know how many RFs that is. Let me count. Is this 50 million RF? Our reactor is just so overpowered. Let's look. I don't think it's core fuel. 41% fuel. Right now it's at 64. I can't even fill anything else. My gosh. But once we get our computer, it'll start sucking out energy. We should be able to, use that. So, to actually do this, we needed to get 44 casings for my Omega computer. This is look at the iron alone. 88, like 180 iron-ish, and 160 or 180 also of the gold, plus the Certus quartz, which I just had enough to make all this stuff. So that's how you make our ensembler containment wall. So that is that. Here we have our ME heat vents, which 52 of them. Look, 4 more stacks of iron, not counting the iron bars. This is just insane, guys. It's so good. So to make these cables, I actually did these. You needed flux dust and raw plastic to get flux dust. My gosh, I have a speech impediment today. To get flux dust, you need raw plastic, nether quartz, Certus quartz dust, and redstone, and that'll give you 4. So that is how I made these. And we're going to have to be making a lot more ME cables in the future. I need 54, don't I? So I need 2 more ME cables, don't I? So let's just have a little fun here, and unless I already have ME cables. No, I am pretty sure I need 54. Yeah, I do. So I guess we'll have a little bit of fun. So let's I have some plastic here already. Alright, so let's make one. Why not? On camera. How efficient. Okay, so we're gonna need this. Look, we only have 15 of this. I'm gonna have to eventually make some more. Let's go into here. And we need this chopped up. And by the way, I'm just making some of these ME cables real quick. And this chopped up, please. Look at all this. I don't know where this gravel's coming from. Like, I guess it's just old, but I don't really know. Here, while that is crushing, oh, there we go. Here, let's also just fill up our little things over here. We could speed this up a lot more. We could add twice as much if we wanted. There we go. So to get flux dust, we're going to get all this stuff. Oh, you can convert this back. That's cool. I did not know that. The more you know. Okay, there we go. Flux dust. Beautiful. Actually, I think I already had some flux dust in here. Oh well. We need 3. Boom. Oh, oops. Spoilers. Spoilers. and plastic all around, and we will get our cable. There you go, little on sand thing, you know, I didn't show before it. And by the way, guys, if you want to see more of this crafting, I'll be glad to. It's just I thought, you know, might as well just get to the good stuff. Here, I'm going to put these cables away. This is kind of my main thing here. This will go over here. And the power cables will go with the other power cables. Oh, cool. That works. So, nom 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 nom. We need to work out a food situation eventually too. We will. So 54 heat vents. My gosh, that is like all my resources. So now we need 2 ME pattern providers. Now I'm gonna explain more of what these things are in the future when I'm building the computer. So don't worry about what it is. So overall, this is kind of crazy. Storage cells is this. A basic processor, which we learned how to make in the previous episode. Is 2 diamond, like those processor things. A conversion matrix, which is one of these, kind of crazy looking, but not too bad overall once you know how to make everything. So there's 2 pattern providers. Pretty much this is the storage for our computer. 2 pattern providers. Now here's the crafting CPUs. Pretty much our CPU in our computer is going to speed up the process of when we tell it to build stuff or when we tell it to get stuff. So pretty much this is going to make our computer fast. And this recipe is really easy to make, just 6 diamonds, really, practically. By the way, just a quick refresh, and the silicon is plastic, so there you go. So there's 6 of these. Beautiful. So then we also need a ME pattern encoder. How we make the patterns, let's see here. Really basic, everything we already learned before. And lastly, we need blank patterns. Now technically we only needed to make 1, but in short, these blank patterns will make it that this is how we tell the computer what to make. We have to make a pattern for every pattern we want it to automatically make. So we're going to need a lot more than 5 in the future. So let's just see real quick. Oh, here we go. Rewards. Claim our rewards. My gosh. Beautiful. I forgot about the rewards for the longest time. Hearts. 33 hearts remaining. We're fine. 2. Ah, there we go. Bonus heart in our life. We should see it coming. Oh, there we go. Half. Come on. I shook a full. Yeah, there we go. More HP. A greater reward bag, so it's going to be pretty much garbage most likely. And these ME interfaces. How do you make an ME interface? ME cable. That's actually a pretty good reward overall. And let's just look at our reward bag real quick. Jaded Princess and Jaded Drone. Okay, let me look real quick. So obviously this is bees, and we're not going to really want to do anything right now. But let's see what we can get. Jaded Princess. How do I know what they get you? I forget how you do what it results in. I don't remember how. We're gonna have to. That's a future episode. These could be insanely good. I don't really remember. I never really did bees that crazily. This could be one of the best rewards. I forgot to see what percentage. I'll need to look later. Oh, let's just look at our rewards in here. Just for a second. These are insanely good. This is beyond insane. We still haven't done Thaumcraft of all things. We'll have to do that in the future. Yeah. So, man, a lot of stuff. Angel blocks, cursed earth, and curtains. We could definitely use at any time we wanted. I've just been a little lazy in all honesty, but now that I'll be doing at least one of these a week, we'll churn these out pretty fast. Here, let's sleep. I think it's dark. That it is. That it is. I know I keep procrastinating, going off in tangents, but let us also look at how our resources over here are doing. Pretty good. Trophies out the wazoo. Don't even need trophies anymore. Don't think there's even any uses for trophies anymore either. I just use them for cool storage, which is going to be great for our factory when we build it upstairs. So, let us build our computer finally. Some of you have been waiting years. Not years, but months. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so good. Alright, we're gonna put it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. So obviously I mean, not obviously. Obviously is kind of a rude word in my opinion. So let's see here. So our shell of our computer is going to be 5 by 5. The smallest you can do is 3 by 3, and that's the suggested, but I said screw that. I want to make Omega computer right now. And that's why it took all our resources. So it's going to be 5 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Perfect. 2. I didn't actually bother to measure our room. This could have been sketchy, but it fits perfectly. Oops. Tell me I can just... Yeah, okay. That didn't break. Beautiful. So this is the shell of our computer. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So perfect. My math was correct. I may need to expand this room this way too, because it's a little cramped, but nothing we can't fix in the future. Nothing. Alright. So, in all honesty, I only know how to put it together. I don't know how to use it, so this is going to be interesting. So, the heat vents are what we use for, the sides and the bottoms and the top. So, the heat vent is just the basic, stuff. Let me see here. Boom. Heat vents out the wazoo. Alright, so that's that. And I just realized I need one more ME. So we're gonna do a little more building. So before we shut up our computer, yeah, shut it up. Shut up, computer. Okay, so the crafting CPUs. I just realized, like, I'm way off. Okay, crafting CPUs. Wow, I can fit so much more crafting CPUs and stuff. And pattern providers. I did not do the math correctly. But this computer is just huge. Let me see. Crafting CPUs. How hard are crafting CPUs? Like, if they are not too expensive, I forgot what I made them out of. These are not expensive at all. It's just a diamond. So the one thing about these things is you don't really want to shut them up right away, unless you have to, because you have to. Every time you break it, it's like breaking your computer. I don't want to do that. So really quickly, I'm gonna go make a couple more CPUs, just because I'm insane, and maybe one more pattern provider. So I will be right back. Okay, I kind of just started building stuff, and then I said, screw it. I'm not going to waste all this time. I'll just break it open when I'm done. Plus, I'm running out of resources, to be honest, so we're just gonna build this thing. But I have some more CPUs, so whatever. So in short, anything in here will upgrade your computer, while everything out here is just like the casing for it. So this is the actual computer. But here we go. Do. When I place this, everything should change. No? Well, that was anticlimactic. I may have to actually fill the thing. I'm gonna do a little research right now. That was not what I was expecting. I probably have to fill it, so I'll be right back. Well, you had to fill it, but luckily off camera I did the rest. Just been filling this thing so slow. But I actually ended up making one more pattern provider, and also 3 more CPUs. What did I do with the vent? Oh dear, I threw the vent somewhere. I'll be right back. Okay, I found it. Yay! Alright, so here we go. This should build our computer. Okay, so these sides should change. Yes! We did it! Oh, there we go. See, so our pattern provider things make each one page of this. So we have 3 pages to fill of this thing. My goodness. Okay, let me see. We're gonna need a power cable. In all honesty, I don't even know how to power it, but I'm assuming something as simple as these leadstone energy cell conduits should do it. No? How do you power? Oh no. Do you have to power this? No? Alright, so this is the part where things get interesting, because I honestly don't know how to build. Alright, so let's get everything real quick. I probably, in all honesty, just have to get all these other computer stuff we built in the past. Oh my, I did not realize that was outside. Why you no pickup? Oh, I'm really scared. Let's get some blocks here. Boop, boop. Boom, boom. Whatever. Alright, so down we go. Where do we want our control panel? And let's put the control panel right here, actually. Or does it have to touch? It probably has to touch. So, ME controller. The ME crafting. ME whatever. Fluid storage monitor. Can I move this or anything? There we go. In our ME drives, which is storage, this is storage. So we have fluid storage. Did we have? Yeah, I can hold 1,024 items. Eventually, we're gonna need to make better storage. Let me see. Is there like limits here? Shoot. 4 mil storage, 16 mil. Okay, well, let's just say once we build those, we won't have a problem with storage. Dang. So let me see. I'm gonna try to explain, but I, in all honesty, don't know that much. Actually, really quickly, I'm going to. Do I ever need to use this? I don't think I actually need to ever use this. So I'm gonna put this right here. I'm going to connect these energy. Don't worry, eventually I'll make this prettier, but that should power up everything. Do we have power now? 0 out of 160 megajoules. Oh, I know the problem. So I need this to be power out. Okay, do we have power now? Still no power? Okay, come on, buddy. Do we not have power in this thing? Come on. Oh wait, yes we do have power, do we? Energy stored, yeah, okay, so we're online. So we have everything. Power is low, megajoules. Here, let me see here. Actually, I don't think the power is actually low. I just think, what is the best energy cell we have here? Energy conduit, probably the redstone energy conduit? I don't know. I really don't know. But we're powering up. Everything is good. This is that. ME terminals are going great. This should say everything we have. So if we stick... Can we not stick stuff in here? Does it need to be connected to something? Let me see. The ME system. It says we have an ME drive, an ME crafting terminal, an ME fluid storage. This is the crafting terminal. Priority, view, search. Oh, I'll be right back. Here, I'm going to do a little research while I'm gone too, so be right back. Okay, so I've done stuff, research, and oh my goodness. This computer is going to be so great for our next episode. So first off, I had to move, these cables are utter crap. These lodestone energy conduit cables, they're literally the crappiest cables, so it couldn't even provide enough power. But luckily, I just stuck it under here. Look, our RF is not even budging, so this thing is more than enough to power this. In fact, we're going to need to find something else to power it, because we're running out of stuff to do with our power due to our amazing reactor. But in short, I moved all this, so all this is connected now. So we have our controller, which I don't think we're ever going to do anything with. Oh, we can make a separate controller, but that's a future episode. Our fluid storage, how we store our fluid, crafting terminal. I'll show you how to make what we're doing with this in a minute. And our ME drive, which is how much items we can store in our terminal. So in short, so what I'm going to do for the rest of this episode is teach you how we're going to start building this stuff, and then once I store some stuff, show you how I do it. Pretty much that's going to be the end of this episode. However, next episode we're going to get into insane storage. 116 mil storage. That's going to be more than enough to store everything you want for future storage needs. But let us get started. So first off, I want to I want you to automatically make me an ME blank pattern. So I already placed this in here, but let me just get rid of this. None of the items are really in there. So first off, I want to make the ME blank pattern. So I'm going to put this in here, this here, what else is it? Certus quartz and glass. So just like that. So this is the recipe, and you get this. That's just like a little visual confirmation. Yes. So I'm putting my pattern encoder here on my blank pattern. I'm going to press encode, and there we go. Now, I don't need this in here anymore. So in short, our recipe for this is on this little device here. So now we're going to go to this computer here, stick this thing in here. So now it's in the database. We can automatically make these all the time, which is insanely good. And now in our terminal we can say craft this, but we don't have anything in our actual terminal at the moment. So we're going to shift click, store this. And by the way, all our chests are going to be emptied soon and just stuck in here because this is the ultimate storage center, especially when we get the 16 mil. So let me see, we're going to need glass for it. What else do you need? You need glowstone. I may actually... Uh-oh. What happened to my... No, there we go. This actually may be taking up majority of the room. No, we're fine. We're definitely going to need to make more. So what else did you need for this? Oh, right, you need some iron. So I'm going to shift-click some iron. And by the way, I can just easily take this out and put it back in whenever I want. It's just so cool. Anything I want. So now I have all the things in my terminal that I need to make one of these. So now I will say ME blank pattern, but pretend I have billions of stuff in here, which I will eventually. I'll just say pattern, and I'll say, ooh, I want one of these. I will say craft. I want one of them right now. I will say begin. And there we go. So let's look in all our stuff. And look, as you can see, there's a little one here, and boom, we just made one. It's so cool. Oh my goodness, this is just so cool. I'm so glad you guys finally got me into making this. My gosh. So what we're going to be doing with this, we're going to be able to automate pretty much every stinking thing in the world. Like literally anything we want to make, we can make in 2 seconds, given that we made all the patterns. This will be especially helpful for like food, because there's a lot of hard things to make for food, but it's not that hard. Also, just I'll do in future episodes, but I can connect anything we make, like all these thermal expansion stuff and everything, to our computer so that it'll automatically use like these things. But that's what these are for in our previous episode. Our ME cables and stuff will connect these things to our computer. Excuse me. But yeah, that's what is future episode. That's how we connect everything. But overall, I'm not really going to show you guys that episode, as time is running thin in my time. But guys, this is just getting crazy. We are going to be so good. So, what am I going to do in the next episode? As I've been saying, we're going to mass create stuff. Now, what I'm going to do between off camera, probably I'm going to build a little bit more of our factory, most likely. Unless you guys don't want me to do it off camera, but on camera. So tell me that in the comments. But overall, that's it for this episode. I just want to thank you guys so stinking much for watching. Thank you so much for all your comments and all your likes and everything, guys. Also, I just want to say that if you leave a comment below, I will most likely be making that room I talked about previously, where I just say one subscriber and or commenter who commented on my videos, and I'll put them in a special room, probably cool lights and modded stuff and all that. But I've been rambling way too long, guys. I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching. Bye.